We're doing those BeerFriends! BeerFriends!
Hey, I'm Brad.
I'm Graham.
I'm Phil.
I'm Paul.
Alright.
Today, Paul, we're doing the Empire Strong Ale.
Empire Strong Ale.
Would you like to describe it for everybody?
Empire Brewing Company.
Yes.
This is
From upstate New York.
Yeah, they're where are they? Syracuse.
Syracuse. At one point, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo, but now Syracuse and Brooklyn.
And now Brooklyn, that's right. They have opened and they are brewing in Greenpoint Brewing.
Yep. Contracted with Greenpoint.
Yeah.
Thankfully, so we can get them down here at a regular pace.
That's right. We're going to hopefully see a lot more. This is the Strong Ale. Oh, you asked me a trick question. So I knew the answer to.
Oh, did you want to describe it to me?
Oh,
I can describe it though if you want me to.
Yeah, you know what? You hit it because I.
If I remember correctly, this Strong Ale was a little bit hoppy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Very.
Big, definitely pretty big, and delicious.
Tim was the brewmaster, right?
And he was going for the big thing that I liked about the explanation was that they're going for hop flavor, not hop bitterness.
Yeah.
So the bitterness is in there, but it comes mostly from the malts, a little bit from the hops, but they're going more for pulling the flavor out of the hops and putting that in the beer, and not having the bitterness drown out.
Something I like. We had a nice conversation with the brewmaster and a lot of the brewers and the owner the other day. He like to cut out the sweetness, and that's something that is very, very noticeable.
Talking about the quality of the hops that he's working with, like I don't like the bitterness or the sweetness or the actual flavor of the hop versus the what it's going to. So it was very refreshing actually having a conversation with him. And then as you're drinking the beer, he's like, yeah, no, I try to cut the sweetness out of it, but keep the hop flavor. Leave a little bit of the bitterness in there, but not have the bitterness define the hop portion of the beer. And then you drink the beer and you're like, holy crap, I totally see what you're saying. This is exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, it was actually a really great conversation.
Very great conversation. Very
and he's a great guy.
And
Everybody at Empire is fantastic. Yep. Yeah. Right?
The piney hop.
Right.
Yeah. Nice.
Right, but it's the
Interesting. Yeah.
but really good on the flavor side.
Right?
It's not very bitter from
The
it.
bitterness
but
does taste like the burnt malt. It does taste like darker malt.
But usually when we get, and that's one of those
darker,
things that I notice is when we get that like a really very piney, like taste of that. It's a little bit of sweet on there, but usually it kind of goes along with that hop flavor, and then it gets really sweet right at the end of that part, and then goes into the malt or whatever the fit.
All right. So thank you, Empire. We're gonna review this.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, from Empire, I've only had their cream ale and their IPA. That's all I've been able to get so far. This is pretty awesome. I'm going to give this an 8.5. I like a lot of the stuff that does. The piney hop is what I get the most. But it's weird because it's not the same piney hop that I get in like Sierra Nevada.
Right.
It's good. And like you had talked about is that he kind of was able to play with the hop flavor a little bit and really pick and choose what he wanted to have that taste. So I like it a lot. 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be the conversation theme that dominates these ratings right now, is that the ability to separate the hop flavor from the malt flavor, because they're both like very distinct. And like when you do drink a Sierra Nevada, even though I love Sierra Nevada and I love the Pale Ale, they're very much connected. They ride each other, In this one, they don't necessarily do it. You can easily pick out both of them. I don't know. I'm gonna go 9.2.
That's a big number.
Oh, dude, I'm feeling it.
That's a big number.
And you also know me. I love me some Empire.
I know. It's a hometown home team. Gets a little bump in the spread.
A little upstate. Look, not even upstate. You know what? Because up there, it's not upstate. It's Western New York.
Yeah, that's Philip.
I'm gonna go 8.75 for pretty much the same reasons as Graham. What I like, kind of in contrast with what you were saying, is that this one they work together. It's a very much, and that's one of the things that I think we see on rare occasion in beers, where the hop flavor and the malts just kind of all work together. I think we've called that out on just a couple of them before.
I guess the word is balance.
Yeah, but it's more than balance, because balance means that they're both kind of there in the same. You can hit them both, but it's more when they kind of like flow like this.
If it's not mouthfeel, he's kind of lost.
Sure. I don't know. I'm all about mouthfeel.
Give it a rating.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this 8.5. It's on 8.5. It's I'm gonna take a little different. My little soliloquy. I'm gonna take a little different tone. Is going after it as though as they said like a strong like arrogant bastard, but with stone stuff, there's nothing wrong with it. But it just wants to kick you in the teeth, and like that's what arrogant bastard's supposed to do. I mean, I remember arrogant bastard was the first stone I ever had, and I was like, what is all of this flavor? Like, where is this all coming from? Like, I'm not even sure I like this. And you grow too, and then you have the oat version, and you're like, this is a very...
Yeah, that's the point. That's the whole
You're like
point.
20 years old, you're picking it up, you're like, oh, you're saying I'm not going to like it? I'll like this. I'll like the shit out of this.
The man who married my cousin, Jason, he bought his father-in-law, my uncle, and there's that guy, the family.
No.
He bought him The Arrogant Bastard for Father's Day, and we all read it when they were dating. We all read it, and we thought it was hilarious. And that's the first time I ever heard of it. And then I went to a bar with my father, and we found it on tap, and we ended up having one. And I was like, I'm not even sure this is good. It's an assault.
Yeah.
This being described as sort of modeled after Arrogant Bastard, which it's totally different. I mean, it's just this is a much more drinkable beer. I mean, I'm gonna go with it because I can't not go with it.
Because if you go with it, you're a bad person.
Can't go against it. I'm with you. I'm down. I like it. Thank you very much, Empire.
Oh yes, thank you.